Hi there. So today I'm gonna be unboxing the Xbox One controller, the Windows cable for Windows version. Before we start, I want to just note that this is second-hand, so it has been used. It has been used, but I hope they're not too much of a jerk to box it up nicely back to me. So first look at the box. As you can see the controller, cable for Windows, text here, and a bunch of other descriptions. Xbox controller with 9-inch USB cable for wired gaming on Windows. Also includes texture grip for enhanced comfort and Bluetooth. So it says it right here too. The cable and the controller. So supposedly this has Bluetooth and wired. So unlike the Xbox 360 controller in the last generation, you don't need a wireless dongle. You just need a Bluetooth receiver and you're good to go. There are more text in the bottom, some barcode there, Microsoft logo. Don't forget who made this controller, and a little hanger for I guess store display purposes. Okay, so let's open the box. Oh, it's kind of dusty now. So I like how the box opens. This unboxing experience has been pretty cool lately. So far, pretty cool so far. It opens like a Happy Kids meal in America. And here's the controller. This is the Xbox One controller. So before we open any more, let's open more into the box before we actually use the controller and review it. Okay, the guy forgot to tie up the cables, but here's the 9-inch cable. It has a USB-A type for it to go into the computer, and a micro USB for the controller, I guess, and some manual. Let's see here. Simple instructions, basically. Just plug it in. Should be on, and has a battery slot. You can use it for your Xbox or your computer. To pair it with the Xbox, just hold 3 times. Or maybe that activates the Bluetooth or something. Yeah, it activates the Bluetooth, and should be good to go. What else here? I don't know what this is. Anatel. Never heard of it. It doesn't have any English text on it, so we'll just ignore that. Regulatory and warranty guide. Bunch of text in many different languages. So yeah, that's everything inside the box. We have the box itself. We have this cover, I guess. I don't know. Just the stand. We have the warranty guide. This, whatever this is. What is this? Warranty? I don't know. The guide on how to install it, getting started on your journey of using the Xbox One controller, and the thing we're gonna review today, the Xbox One controller itself. So, like it says in the box, it has this nice grip feel to it. Right here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a bunch of dots to it, like little dots. You wouldn't be able to see it. Basically, it gives a good feel, good grip to the controller, so it doesn't slip off. Unlike the Xbox 360 controller, which was way smaller. It was like this small compared to the Xbox One controller. The triggers feel pretty solid, and the bumpers too. The bumpers and triggers feel pretty solid, and I see they removed the rubber coating a bit. They removed a bit of rubber coating from the previous controller because people would dig their nails into the controller and eventually break it. And well, instead of doing that, they just made like a little concave grip to it, so your finger won't slip off a lot. You don't have to dig your nails into it. You can actually just use it without having to push down your nails or your thumb too deep, and it will already grip. The D-pad doesn't have the circular base to it, so now it's just a cross D-pad. More straightforward, telling us left, right, up, down. This is the Xbox button. It will open the overlay. This is select and start button. Every controller has the select and start button, and the input buttons: A, B, X, Y, the classic. And yeah, these are the bumpers. Feels pretty solid. It's not that soft, not that loose. It also has a really nice grip to it, so you can put it here or up here, depends on your likings. The triggers are, again, pretty solid, not too loose, not too small, unlike the Xbox 360 one. It has a more wide base to it, more wide plastic, but overall it's pretty nice. It has a little curve to it. It has more curve than the 360. Overall, it's looking pretty great. Here are the button for pairing. Here's the cable, micro USB cable slot, and this is the charging slot. If you buy the charger or the charger pack, I bought the cable for Windows pack. And right here inside should be the battery. Yep. Although since we use the cable, and my computer doesn't have a Bluetooth receiver, so we don't use battery. But you are able to put in two batteries in. Let's see if no, we don't have any batteries. Here, plus, minus, basically is slot 2 AA batteries, and then close it back in. Should be good to go. Now, it's good. It's a good controller. Overall, looks very nice. You can also get this with the white variant, but I like the dark black variant. The color is matte. It's not too metallic, not too plasticky. Has a nice, cool, elegant look to it. Now let's talk about the cost. The original cost of this is like 800 rupees. 800,000 rupees. But for a controller this good, compared to the other controllers, the cheap Chinese knockoffs I've used, they break down easily. So almost 1 year of using this. I think I bought it right when I bought this, so that's almost a whole year of using this. So, and it's still good. Meanwhile, the other controllers I used would have loose joystick and loose triggers. The bumpers would get pretty stuck in there. The buttons too, but this one still remains. It doesn't drift a lot, though. If you're using it for a mouse, if you're moving cursors, if you're moving cursors with your joystick, it would have a little bit of drift, since this is I've been using it for 1 year. So yeah, that's about it. Just I forgot headphone jack if you're playing on the Xbox One. So yeah, that's it. That's the Xbox One unboxing.